I'm about to lose my job.
I hope I'm not gonna lose my job because it seems that every time I frickin' call in to tell those frickin' people what's what, they don't frickin' listen, so...
Yeah, they're like, oh, you have COVID? Like, yes, bitch, for the third time this week. I do have COVID.
What do you mean you're not cured after 4 days?
How dare you?
One of the most enigmatic diseases that has frickin' graced the world since, like, I don't know, the Black Death?
That we still don't understand after 2 years?
That said, we are feeling much better now.
Yeah. I did get an email that was like, you've hit your max hours at the library.
Whatever. Not whatever on that, but like that's like more real world than like...
Than MADWORLD.
Well, what I'm on about is that since we're feeling better, as of right now, we have at least 2 sessions that we're sitting on to see if they're any good, because we were like kind of fevery and like so we're gonna see if those are any good, and if not, we're gonna supplement them with this.
Yeah.
One of my favorite games of all time, a game you have very, very seldom seen.
But I like it.
MADWORLD.
MADWORLD.
Now, let me say something about this game straight off the top. This freaking game has the most banging soundtrack I have ever heard in my life. Whoops.
I'll play it on my Spotify next time I have to work to pick up my shit.
I love this game.
I know that Jake the dog is the commentator.
No, Jake the dog. Oh yeah. So the commentators are Greg Proops, which I love that dude's name, and oh god, what's his name? John DiMaggio.
Also known as Jake the dog.
In some circles.
And many other things, but I can't think of them right now.
Check this shit out.
Adventure Time is a throwback show. Whoa!
MADWORLD.
So I remember watching you watch somebody play this.
No, I would always put on the announcers because I thought they were the funniest thing in the world.
That's
they are.
what it was.
Sucks we won't be able to hear them.
Hey, it'll be fun to watch later.
Where is... Oh god, hold on, I gotta walk him all the way over here. Excuse me, sir. Just gotta... Excuse me, boys. Just gotta... Here we go. There we go. Murder!
Yeah.
Yeah!
So, this game is fucking beautiful. It released on the Wii?
This is a Wii game. This is a Wii exclusive, in fact.
Very strange.
Oh, yeah.
I have loved the whole vibe of this game for many years. I've never gotten around to it. It's very Sin City.
Oh, whoops! I had to let go of the other button. Oh yeah, so I've modified. We're running this in Dolphin, and this is some of the funkiest freaking controls. I'm gonna have to figure this shit out as I go.
Sorry, my Dolphin has COVID too.
Oh man, it's tragic.
You know what this feels like?
What?
This feels like Yakuza.
Except it's more honest.
Yeah. Because, you know, as we all know, Kiryu never kills anyone.
No, that time that he pulled out a gun and he freaking blasted that dude, he didn't though.
That time that he took a chair to somebody's fucking spine.
Absolutely curb stomped that. Oh, hold on! It's time for my favorite character in the game, the Black Baron.
To witness our most dangerous, most deadly device yet.
Ah, it's not time yet. We have to walk over there, then it's time.
Okay.
Good, yeah. So I wanted to skip past the freaking little intro bit here, but...
So the game just starts.
No, the game doesn't just start. It puts you into a freaking tutorial that lasts like 10 minutes.
Oh.
So this is how every level ends. You get a bloodbath challenge, and they reuse them later on in the game as the game starts to drag. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Come on.
Y'all know who I am. That's right, the Bishop of Blood and Carnage, the Black Baron. Now back to this bit. You just toss a motherfucker into this here jet engine and accelerate that ass into the danger zone at 30,000 G's. What's going on, baby? Yeah, can't you see? Hey, what you doing? God, bitch, I'm gonna pimp smack your ass when I get
racial stereotypes are insensitive. She walks away. Oh man.
So basically, these bloodbath challenges are just you just
do the test.
You kill as hard
as you can.
The main guy is voiced by God. He voices freaking everybody. They need to sound cool. God, what's his name? Help me out.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. He died of liquor. Anyway, freaking, what's his name?
Steve Jobs. I don't know.
Steve Bloom.
Steve Bloom. Hey, I was right.
So, the main guy is voiced by Steve Bloom, and there's a point of this game where he says, I should have killed the bitch. And I was playing this game with my mom a couple, 10 years ago, and she thought that was a really funny line.
Because it is.
She kept saying it, though. Also, she kept quoting the announcers because they just... The language in this game is freaking intense.
Yeah. This is another one of those games that, I was confused that you enjoyed because you were a little Christian boy.
Yeah, but I was a proper American Christian where I didn't actually, have any faith. I just did as I was told.
Yes.
Like a good little Christian. You can see how this gets repetitive after a little while.
Oh, yeah. No, this game's gorgeous, though.
It's very well stylized. I don't know how they did this without it being hard to read.
Somebody who really understands shading.
Or really likes it. Somebody who read a lot of Berserk.
Fuck yeah. I'm reading Berserk right now. It's really good.
Oh god, there's so much of this game I've never been able to successfully do. I didn't bother exploring when I was younger.
Wait, when did this come out?
This was 2006? This might have been a launch title, actually.
It's weird to think that the Wii is now the... No, it's not even...
What?
I was gonna say, the Wii is the... N64.
No.
But...
N64 is irreplaceable.
Well, yeah, but to kids nowadays, and I'm like...
Well, yeah, it's like an old console. It was like when I had to freaking... I had to accept that the PS1 is now retro. When I was in high school.
There was a...
Oh.
ad I got, and it was Cartoon Network, and they're like, we're doing a throwback block party thing, and it was Adventure Time.
Oh, yeah, that's bullshit.
I was like, ugh. So, I might want to rewatch it, though. We're stuck in here for another 4 or 5 days, so I might just put it on.
Hey man, don't start at the beginning and I'll watch it with you. Actually, I stopped enjoying Adventure Time relatively early on. Actually, no, that's not true. When everybody started to get into it is when I started to get out of it. And it's not that kind of hipster thing that it sounds like. It's more of I didn't like how everything was just teen drama. I was more interested in the fun adventures that Finn and Jake were gonna have.
Yeah, a couple years back, it was before we even lived together. Oof, so, chunk of years back now that I think about it. But anyway, I marathoned it. I watched all of it. And...
Wait, all of it? Up to the end?
Yeah.
How did you get there?
It's all on Hulu.
You finished it on Hulu?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not mad about it.
It's not hard.
It's
probably even easier now because I crochet.
Okay.
Because before I was straight just watching it, and how the fuck did I do that? No, but after I think after Finn's dad gets introduced, it starts getting...
Boom! Whoa, that was awesome!
Cool. I want UFO donuts. Fuck, I want donuts. Fuck, I'm broke.
I don't want donuts, I want frickin' barbecues.
Right, so after Finn's dad gets introduced, it gets a little, alright. I see what you guys are doing here.
I don't. What did they do with his dad?
His dad's just a deadbeat.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It was very, very disappointing, and then after that it was I don't know if it was trying to real world all the kids, but it was look, you can't rely on anybody.
Oh my god.
And then they had a lot of weird, they were giving a lot of time to side characters. Like BMO got multiple episodes, and BMO's fun in bursts, guys. Not an entire noir.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, but it's BMO, and
What's wrong with BMO?
I love BMO, but it's not funny after a little while.
I thought it was awesome.
You're a loser. Anyway,
She's wrong.
you had what the fuck was that elephant's name?
Oh god, Tree Trunks.
Tree Trunks.
Yeah, I freaking hated it.
Tree Trunks ended up being a freak.
Yeah, she was kind
She
of
had
like a horn
alien,
dog.
yeah, and alien babies or something. And then you had Peppermint Butler that was like,
He was like a weird, like, Satanist or something.
yeah, which they hinted at, but when they expanded on it, it was not interesting anymore.
Yeah. It was a better, like, background bit.
Yeah. Gunther got like full episodes, I think.
Let's just, actually,
Like,
I want to
just remove all the mystery from all the side characters.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about, where it just became less interesting for me when they introduced all that teen drama, because now a lot of the characters like that were fun little guys are now like full-fledged characters with their like backstories and a sadness deep inside.
Yeah, like I really enjoyed the early days. Like the only main story that they had was the Lich, and then the Lich came back like 4 times.
And he never really became anything.
Yeah, but I did enjoy, like, where's the snail in this episode? There he is! And then later, like, the Cosmic Owl became just like a dude bro that would hang out.
Yeah, I thought that was really freaking lame, because when they started with the Cosmic Owl, he sounded like he was going to be something big.
Yeah, and he was, but he was also just a normal owl with friends.
And that was weird. Like,
Yeah.
nothing in this world was like, what's what I'm looking for? Like, nothing was mysterious. Everybody was just like this wacky Wahoo Pizza character.
Yeah, and then they kept doing a lot of things where, because they couldn't have Finn learn things in real time, because I guess it would ruin the continuity. So they would have him, constantly go into infinite time loop type things. Like he went into the Pillow Fort, right? And he had a whole family, and he lived a whole lifetime before he came back. He did that with like his trauma. Like there's a lot of things that they did.
Did they reuse that?
Not that specifically, but that type of way to learn without disrupting the timeline.
I remember the Hall of Egress was a really interesting idea, and I never saw them do anything with it again.
Yeah. I think too, once Jake had puppies,
He really stopped being an interesting character.
well, because then they were like, look, he's a deadbeat dad, and I was like, what? And then the puppies grew up and they were all weird. And
Well, they released the Boris character into the stage.
like I would have preferred that it was like, where are your puppies? I don't know. And that's it.
Yeah, they all became characters as well, and none of them were interesting.
Half of them hated him. It was too real. Like I liked the wacky mathematical.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. When they introduced all that freaking drama, it became way less interesting.
Yeah.
And also, I've heard it said multiple times that freaking Marceline is the best character on the show. Maybe if you're a freaking idiot, she's the worst character on the show. And that's not just like that one guy in that one class we had who said that freaking Spider-Man Homecoming was the worst Spider-Man movie because they didn't go over Peter's origins again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I need to see Ben die again?
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 Freaking, here's my problem.
I liked Batman because I didn't see Thomas and Martha Wayne get shot
Oh, I got a chainsaw hand, by the way.
again. That's so cool.
Am I losing this? I can't tell. Hold on. Oh, did I glitch? Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
That.
I've been glitching in my game.
Freaking what I'm on about with Marceline, right?
People just like that she was.
I know people really like to like what's the word I'm looking for? Project onto her.
Yeah.
But she was freaking insufferable. She's got the worst voice actress, but the best singer in the show.
Yeah.
She is definitely the best singer. But and there's some ace singers in that show too, so that's saying a lot.
She has a lot of issues. She's nowhere near as frustrating to me as Pearl.
Oh, I
And
never. hold
Pearl
on.
was only there for a short amount of time.
Frick, dog. Wait, Pearl?
From Steven
You
Universe.
freaking stupid. We're talking about Adventure Time.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is like I had a very long time with Marceline,
Huh?
and I had a short time with Pearl, and I fucking hate Pearl.
I had a long time with Marceline, and it was freaking insufferable.
She's very much typical edgy teenager.
I hate her. She's the only character who can't voice act and freaking doesn't change the entire show.
You know who ended up being really good? Princess Bubblegum. And I fucking couldn't stand her either.
Oh yeah, she was freaking annoying.
Cause she was like, oh, I created all this mess.
They turned her into like a bored god, and it wasn't interesting what they did with her.
And then she redeemed herself. And I was like, oh.
But it took like seasons.
Yeah, but at least she did it.
I don't know about that, because it took way too long for her to change. Like week by week, she's just like watching people die and being like, oh, I guess I don't care. And then Finn's just like, hey, that's a little kind of messed up, princess, but whatever. And then that goes on for a while, and then like one thing happens with Lemon Grab or something like that. Like 6 things happen with Lemon Grab,
Dude,
but
Lemon
the last
Grab was
one,
fucked up.
the last one is just the one that breaks her, right? And she's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just start treating people better, and then that's it.
Hey, you didn't watch all of it.
It wasn't interesting. That's why I didn't watch all of it.
We're gonna end up having a side segment show that's just critiquing all of Adventure Time.
I'm not doing that shit.
Do it on our Twitter.
You can do whatever you want, Buckaroo.
No, but yeah, I really didn't like Marceline. I did like her when they were still exploring her and Ice King, but then Ice King just kind of became kind of incel-y.
Yeah, he got really freaking weird.
Like, yeah, it was like, oh, look, he found his true love. Like, no, well, he has dementia, so he actually doesn't have any character left. And his true love also basically has dementia and is crazy.
This a dick suck joke thing? Oh my god, Platinum. Oh, this was made by Platinum, by the way.
Bayonetta?
Yeah, this is the Bayonetta Nier devs.
Oh, hello.
It's extremely crude. It's extremely horny.
Yeah.
You'll see that later.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I still enjoyed Adventure Time.
Yes.
Like, overall. I remember when it ended, I was just like, aww.
Yeah, I was disappointed when it ended as well, but I was still like I don't know, man.
Well, we remember when it premiered. It felt fucking weird.
I felt more disappointed when it like became this boring teen drama.
I think that just happens to a lot of Cartoon Network bangers.
Yeah, a lot of Cartoon Network shows.
Hell yeah, pimps and players. The Black Baron is here to learn y'all little something remember to me. All you got to do to turn some motherfucker out is toss his punk ass in front of the train and watch it get reamed at 120 miles per hour, which is incidentally only about as half as fast as I do my reaming. Ain't that right, baby? Yeah, get behind Daddy's shoulder. So now!
Next time on The Art of Mashing.